FM94.9. It is Hilary, day 2 of Coachella. I'm feeling it a little bit this morning.
Oh, yeah?
And I'm here with CHVRCHES. Welcome, you guys.
Hi.
How are you guys feeling this morning?
Fresher than you.
Yeah, I think so.
We were very well behaved because I guess we knew we had a lot of things like this to do today, and it would be a bit rude if we turned up and just slept on the table in front of you.
Oh, I'm trying not to sleep. I don't want to be
No
rude.
judgment. It's your show. You can do what you want.
You have coffee. That's a good start.
I know. It's very strong, too, so that's helping. Did you guys go to the show Wait, when is your set this weekend?
We're tonight.
Tonight,
Yeah,
that's right.
6:10 today.
Okay,
So I was well behaved. I guess people are always like, oh, playing in a rock band, woo. But also singers now I think have the least fun of all time because you have to be actually really sensible, and going out into the desert until silly o'clock in the morning would be really bad. We just did a session there as well, and that would be very Tom Waitsy. I think Tom Waits can get away with it,
Yes,
but I don't
you're
think
right.
that I can.
That
so.
gravelly voice might not go over so well.
But tonight, once we're finished playing, I think tonight will be the night.
I went
Awesome.
last night for a bit.
Did you?
And you made a very good decision. It was very dusty, it was very dry. And it took just about everything I have to leave. Like, I left just before LCD, and I love them. Like, them. I'm such a big
And
fan.
I won't even tell you how
you
awesome
like it?
they were.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
I
It
watched
was,
it on the stream. It was
rad.
unbelievable.
Oh, right on. That's a good
Well,
idea.
Good
Can you
compromise.
get more modern?
Totally.
yeah.
We streamed it from a mile
It's
away.
both worlds. It's like the gig's over. Oh, I'm already in bed.
Perfect. I kind of wish, because then it took us like an hour just to get
I
out of
know,
there, and
I
the
know.
traffic and everything.
Mm.
That was smart though, Lauren, because it was so dusty. Before we left, we grabbed cloth dinner napkins from one of the rooms, and we're walking around with
See.
dinner napkins.
Never
on
underestimate
our
the strength of
faces.
the wind, and I feel like unless I had like a kind of really intense gas mask, then I don't
Yeah.
think I would survive. So
Some of our
And
crew
a
had
humidifier.
goggles too. It was.
Yeah.
This is not your first Coachella, right? You guys actually.
2014 we were
That's
here.
right.
yeah.
I think you came by our broadcast.
I think
in
so.
2014.
Think so.
So like when you come back to something like Coachella, and because I'm sure you just play a ton of festivals, do you run into all kinds of people you know now and like, hey, we're going to hang out tonight after your set, say, because you see old friends? And
Last night, I was literally that guy that couldn't walk for 5 minutes without bumping into someone that I knew, I guess.
And you said you saw Chuck Bass.
And I saw Chuck Bass from Gossip Girl.
Oh, you're kidding.
I like
I did talk to that. I don't know that
Did
guy.
you
Martin
go
and
grab
I
a
are both
selfie
grown-ups,
with
but he texted me about it, and I was in the hotel, and I was like, Chuck Bass! But part of me, I would never want to bother anybody, so in that moment, I think I would see him, and in my head, shout, Chuck Bass,
He
and
was
never
kinda-
say anything, because he's just trying to live his life.
He was
He's
kind of
trying to
busy,
get
actually.
on
There
with
was
the day.
literally a line of girls trying to get selfies
You
with
don't
him,
wanna
and he
be
was
one
just
of
standing
those.
there like,
Way.
You don't
They
want to
would
be
jump
one of
up,
those.
selfie,
I'm
jump up,
sure.
selfie.
Plus, I'm like, can you not just know in your heart that you saw him? Like, you don't need
Right.
to. Plus, maybe
Apparently
you would
not.
stand out in that line quite a lot.
I didn't want a selfie. Can I just state that for the record?
I wanted you to get one for me of you with
With
him.
Chuck
Not with
Bass.
me, but yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway.
our guys got a selfie with Jared Leto last night, I guess. But we have a
Oh,
thing
really?
where we call ourselves Team Shameless, because after all
Nice.
these years
Yeah.
of doing it, we're just like, I
We
don't
don't care.
care.
That makes
I am
sense.
the girl waiting in the line
See, I
for the
don't
selfie
think-
with Chuck Bass. We just
I don't think I could talk to Jared Leto without bringing up Artifact.
Oh,
I'd be like, were you... is this real or are you trolling the world?
Yeah.
I can't tell.
Yeah.
I don't
yeah, he's an interesting guy. But he's out here pretty regularly.
Yeah.
You guys just played a sold out show in San Diego a
We
couple
did, yeah.
nights ago.
Mm.
Oh my gosh, my Instagram feed was like I
Sorry.
was home with my daughter, so I couldn't go, but every other picture was like churches, everybody, all my friends were there and said it
Aw.
was so good.
That was
Well,
a
good
great
job.
show.
Good fun.
that
It was a good
fun?
one. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You guys, I want to talk about your record, your newest record, real quick, and then we'll let you go. But you produced it yourselves, right? Have you produced all your records?
Yeah.
You like to do that,
That's
huh?
something that we like to kind of keep control of.
Mhm.
Is we write and record and produce the record all in the one room. It's like a basement in Glasgow.
That's so
And it's
cool.
just we just fit, like every time we come off a tour, we load it full of more old keyboards. So
Ah.
we've got quite a collection now. So
How fun.
yeah.
That's
So-
we go around collecting them and sending them back to Glasgow,
Do you really?
trying to
Pretty
smuggle
much.
them home in our cases.
Uh-huh.
And then, but after we've travelled for so long, we've got this arsenal of stuff to play with, and it's interesting sounds. We're one of those bands that kind of gets inspired to write songs by the technology that we have in front of us, and that kind of pushes you to different places. So,
Mhm.
we do take the production side very seriously. It's a huge part of what we do, I guess.
Well, and you can hear that. I mean, you can hear it, like, because your albums, they're so clean, but there's so much going on, and it's just a perfect balance of your voice and your everything. It's
Thanks
Oh,
very
thank
much.
you.
Yes,
It's
I
nice
know.
of you
I'm
to
like,
say.
ooh.
I know.
He's
Big
doing the
head.
motion of his head
Yeah.
growing and growing. So my last question for you guys. If I was to, because in San Diego we have like our fish tacos and California burritos and Mexican food that we're very
Mhm.
proud of. In Scotland, if I was traveling there, what do I need to eat? What should I try? What's like a local
I would say
favorite?
the kind of cliches are that you need to have haggis.
Haggis,
And
right?
black pudding. Do you know
Oh,
what that is?
It's something bloody.
It's
isn't
I
blood.
it?
would.
It's a blood-
I
it's like a
wouldn't
blood sausage.
personally, but
You do or you don't?
No,
Or
I don't.
Deep
eat it?
fried Mars bar. Anyone?
No way.
plus
Okay.
I think for me Glasgow especially has a really vibrant Asian community, and there's a lot of really good Indian food.
Oh,
So when people are
nice.
like, what should I eat when I go to Glasgow, and you're like, curry,
Yeah.
people look very confused.
100%.
But it's amazing. There's loads of really good curry restaurants. So
Yeah.
and I feel like that's probably tastier and safer than black pudding / Mars bars. Also, Iron
I
Brew.
don't
We
know
we
about
gave
that.
this drink called
I
Iron
don't
Brew
know.
to an
Iron Brew?
American the other day.
Uh-huh.
It's spelled IRNBRU, and it's just like this kind of orange fizzy thing. When people ask you what it tastes like, no one really knows. Chemicals, I guess. And we gave it to an American, and she was like, what is it? Like she couldn't figure it out. So if you're ever there, sample that and let us know, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
I like that about the curry. I asked of Monsters and Men the same thing about Iceland, and they said, actually, there's this hot dog stand
Oh my God.
that you got to go to. Yeah, it was pretty funny. All right, the wind's kicking up.
I hear that.
Thank you so much, churches. Have a great
Yay.
time tonight playing out here at Coachella and next weekend as well. We appreciate your time. Best of luck
Yes,
to you
thank
guys.
you. Have a good day.
Thank you.
FM 94.9.
That's so
Cool.
efficient.
Oh.